today is Friday, so you all know what that means. Wait, but do you know what that means? Actually, today is actually a little bit of a cornucopia of a Friday video because, let's face it, I don't have much in the review area or the freebie area or the swap area anymore. So today you're going to get a Friday freebies haul and Friday favorites video because I just like to just take everything and make it into one big melting pot of a video. So that's what we're going to do today, and I've got people home and they're talking, and I'm just going to go on with this video because I haven't started anything yet. I've been sitting here for 20 minutes waiting for people not to talk. But anyway, let's start with the stuff I have for review this week, which again, like I said, is becoming nil, nil, nil. All right, two things, both from Review Kick. These are from Tree Active. These are both Find Your Solution. We have a bamboo sugar cane hair tonic and a grapefruit and lemongrass hair tonic. And what are these for? For hair loss. They're for rejuvenating your scalp. They're for refreshing your hair, all that good stuff. So we'll see how that works out. They each were $1 off of Review Kick. Next thing was Amazon Review Trader. I know I'm going to get eye rolls for this one, but I don't care because I like them. The 90s are back, and I got some chokers off of Amazon Review Trader. So they sent you 4 different types. I think it was like for $2.99. So we've got one with like a little sun on it, and we've got one with a star on it, and we have a flowered one, which is my favorite out of all of this, and then we have the peace sign. So these were like $2.99 for the 4 of them off of Amazon Review Trader. And not a bad deal, not a bad deal. All right, last item that I got for review this week, that's what I meant by telling you guys that there wasn't that much, is a backup charger, and this is also from Amazon Review Trader. Isn't this pretty, though? Look at the color on this. You guys can tell it's like a pale blue color, and this is from this THISS. Again, if you can see that, I don't know because of the lighting. And it is I think it's a 13,000, but it's really nice. It looks a lot like my white one, which is starting to die out on me. So I have a backup now, which is awesome sausage. Okay, that's it for review products. Let's get to the small haul I have this week, which is from BH Cosmetics. I'm very, very, very excited about this because I bought a new palette from BH Cosmetics, and I wanted to show you guys and also give you guys a little bit of swatchy swatches. This is the Foil Eyes 28 color eyeshadow palette, which looks awesome to me. So I wanted to share it with you, show you what they look like on my hand, like we all do, all of us beauty people. That's what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? Look at all these colors. So we go from neutrals to really brights to more of like the just everyday colors, which is really gorge. And I'm very excited to show you what the palette looks like. That is what it looks like. Shall we do some swatches? Shall we? Shall we? Why not? All right, let's do one of these like darker color. Oh my, look at the darker color right there. This is like a silver foil color. That is very pretty. Oh my. So that looks really nice. That'll be a nice holiday shade. I want to go for a color. Let's see what that looks like. This is a purple. Oh my. Very, very pretty. Can you guys see that? Isn't that beautiful? So that's what they look like on my finger, and that's what they look like swatched on the back of my hand. So I cannot wait to integrate these into some Get Ready With Me's. That's going to be fun. I don't think this was a lot, actually, off of BH Cosmetics, their website. I think it was like $9 on their website, which to me, I think BH Cosmetics is very underrated on YouTube. I think they come out with some really great products. I think a lot of people are just, you know, they don't like to admit when they spend very little and they get a real quality product. I don't know what that's about, because these days, if you're not high-end, apparently you're not popular. But I'm sorry, I will always step behind BH Cosmetics. I think they're wonderful, marvelous. All right, next thing I picked up was their Blending Eye Trio. This is a brush set that includes the brow, the blender, and the conceal, not the conceal. You know what I mean by that. Versatile Blending Eye Trio. Oh, flatliner blending contour. Couldn't think of it. And again, BH Cosmetics makes some really great brushes, very underrated brushes. Want to see what they look like? I'll show you. Very, they're similar to e.l.f., but I think that they have a little bit better lasting power. They're more like the e.l.f. Studio line, but I think their lasting power is better. Very, very soft and very, very good use. I've never had a problem with any BH Cosmetics brush. So that is the other one. That's the blending. I showed you the flat line, and now this is the contour for eyeliner. Really nice set. This was $4.50 off their website. So again, like I said, very underrated on YouTube, but nonetheless a very good company to purchase from. And I have one more item from them. It is their BH Studio Pro foundation. I have talked about their BH Studio powder, their pressed powder, every favorites video I've ever done for over a year now. So I wanted to try their foundation. I love the packaging on this. It kind of reminds me of the Too Faced Born This Way. And I got mine in the color, what are you? In the color, oh, you're killing me. All right, this one is in the color 110. It doesn't give me the exact description, but it's somewhere in the middle. It's like not very light or fair. It's kind of like that sandy beige color because I do like that formulation. So that was from BH Cosmetics. I got mine in the color number 110, which is in between. It's not too fair, it's not too dark, it's somewhere in between. It looks like this. So it's like a sandy beige almost, maybe a little lighter than that, but I think it will work for my skin tone. It might be a little bit darker, but that's okay because I don't like to pale myself out during the colder holidays. I end up with the really pale foundations and they tend to wash me out. So I cannot wait to try this and see how it all works. I'm probably going to be doing a get ready with me with those products. Why the hell not? All right, let's get into part 2 of this video, which is my weekly favorites in products that I've been using over the over the past week. In lieu of doing a September favorites, because to be quite honest with you, a lot of these products I just started using, most of them over the last 2 weeks. So I don't really have anything new in the entire month of September. So I figured, okay, let's do a weekly one because these will just make it in because I just started it closer to the end of September. So let's go into my favorites. The first is going to be a bottle of micellar water. This is from Primark of all places, and this was $3. I just found this over in their beauty line because I love shopping there. You guys know this. I'm obsessed. It's their micellar cleansing water with rose and vitamin E for all skin types. And this stuff is the bomb diggité. I did not think for something that is pretty much something I've never heard of, it would be this good, but it really, really is. I mean, look at that. It just took off that foil eyeshadow like it was nothing. It doesn't burn or irritate. It has a very mild smell. I would actually compare this to Garnier's. Garnier's, I never tried the pink one, but the blue one, the waterproof one, is really, really good, but it does tend to sting a little bit. This one doesn't do that at all. And for a 14.5 US fluid ounces for $3, it's a pretty gosh darn good deal. Only thing is there's not a lot of Primarks around, so unless Primark does online shopping, which they should do. I don't know if you have any Primarks in your area. I know they are basically Europe based, and our store is like only the third one in the entire state or entire country of the USA. So I feel kind of privileged that, So hopefully they'll get online and you guys can purchase this because it is such a good product. All right. Moving on to another skincare product. If you guys saw that I just recently uploaded my recently reviewed favorites video where I included just nothing but skincare, this guy made it in. This is from VIVO. This is their Active Labs Amino Acid Collection Vitamin C and Amino Day Moisturizer. I absolutely love this stuff. To me, This is an all-in-one product. Sorry about the light, guys, but it's a white bottle, so it's going to get washed out. It basically is a serum, moisturizer, and primer all in one, or at least it is to me. It's very, very good for all of it. I don't find it to be greasy. It's a little bit more concentrated than your normal moisturizer, which is why I say it's an all-in-one. The serum and the primer, it feels, when it goes on your skin, and it smells so good. It feels just like a primer would, and it smooths out just like a primer would, but it also sinks into your skin like a serum would. So you see what I mean about the 3-in-1? It does value for $58, but I do have a code for this. If you go to their website, just use the code cauliflower60 and you can get 60% off of this bad boy. It is so worth it. It's such a good product, and that's why it is a favorite of mine. Alrighty. Now the rest is all makeup stuff. It's all makeup, and yes, most of it is from Generation Beauty, which you guys know I went to 2 weeks ago, so I had some time to try some of these products, and some of them did make it into my weekly favorites. Let's start with Bare Minerals. This is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Powder Foundation, which to me is great for a powder itself. It doesn't necessarily have to be a powder foundation, although it is good on its own, but on my skin it tends to look a little bit, just a little bit dry. Not cakey, but dry. I do have a secret though that I do use if I'm going to use this alone without foundation, is I use my Studio Gear serum. The one that I mixed in with the Studio Gear powder works very nicely if you put that on first and then apply this. If you're just running errands, if you just don't want to put a full face of makeup on, it's great for that. It gives you a nice little canvas, a nice flawless look. But for me, I love it on top of foundation, and I'm wearing it today. A little goes a long way. They did color match me to Warm Light 07, so that is what my color is. And I will show you what it looks like right there. Sorry about the mirror, guys. So it looks a little paler because of the light, but it is a beautiful, beautiful finish on my skin. Very nice to wear, very light to wear. Doesn't feel cakey at all. Doesn't feel cakey at all. So, definite favorite this week. All right, I'm gonna really give you guys just, you know, a little bit more of this company in your face because I can't stop talking about them. I have a couple of products that I got from them during Generation Beauty, but it is the Jouer Moisture. This is the Matte Moisture Tint, but it has been my favorite foundation now for pretty much, I'd say, the last several months. I cannot stop using it. I love it so much. Jouer is a very underestimated company on YouTube. A lot of things I do realize are hit and miss. I have a couple of misses that I will talk about in an upcoming video for products that I didn't think are so great. But when it comes to their foundations, I am all about this one, and I still can't stop using it. So every week, every month, this is a favorite until it's done because I'm obsessed with it. What can I tell you? Okay. The other thing I've been obsessed with since I've gotten it, and it was something that I waited and waited online for at Generation Beauty, it is the Too Faced Born This Way Concealer. Natural radiant concealer, and radiant it is because it does give you that nice brightness underneath your eyes, and it also hydrates and smooths. And again, if you have little tiny lines, those seem to kind of just smooth away. It's a gorgeous concealer. Now it makes me want to go out and buy that Doshgarn foundation because this concealer is that good. You don't need a lot of it. I know a lot of people like to do the whole triangle thing. I really like to use this sparingly because it is about $36, I think, on their website, but it was worth waiting for in line. And if you can pick it up, I do implore you to do so because it's a great product, especially for us older women that want that brightness underneath our eyes but don't want that cakiness or that line showing kind of concealer. You will love Too Faced. Why am I doing this? It's like I'm casting a spell. All right, moving on to Benefits. The Benefit Brow Gimme Brow, OMG. I was afraid of using this product. I really was, because I figured, okay, it's little itty bitty fibers. And we all know what happens with the itty bitty fibers for mascaras. Oh yes, they come in itty bitty clumps that end up on your face. but that does not happen with this wonderful product from Benefit. I love it so much. I got this one in number 5, which is the darkest color you could get. And it is so precise. It works so nicely. It gives you brows. It actually gives you brows, which is amazing because if you have those little sparse areas like I do, especially at the beginning of my brows, this will give it to you. And you can use it alone or you can use it with your favorite eyebrow pencil. You don't have to use a lot. You just brush it through. And I'm loving the way my eyebrows look with this stuff. So it is fantastic, fantastic. And then I have its cheaper predecessor, which would be from Essence. This is Essence Make Me Brow. And I was kind of, I don't know, I was leery about using this one because it's a little lighter in color. But guess what? It works just as well. I'm wearing it today. And since I dyed my hair back to dark, my eyebrows are normally very dark. And I thought in this wand, it was going to lighten them up, but it doesn't. It color matches it perfectly. It goes through my brows perfectly, gives them the appearance of having fuller brows, and it's cheap, really cheap. I mean, Essence is a really great company for that kind of a thing. So if you do go to Ulta or you can get it online, I do implore you to pick up this one. If you don't want to spend the money on the Gimme Brow, this is a great, great cheaper alternative. Does the same damn thing for a lot less. Okay. Moving on to my favorite mascara this week, out of all the mascaras that I have gotten from Generation Beauty, the IT Cosmetics has one out. And guess where I got it? In my Ipsy bag. This is the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, which is an elasticity, a lash elasticity mascara. Pretty much, if you've got those, what do they call it? The extensions. This is what it's supposed to look like with this mascara, and I'm wearing it today. I'm not wearing it with any other mascara. I'm not wearing it with any lash primers. I'm not wearing false lashes. This is what my lashes look like. And it is a great, great mascara for lengthening. Holy hell, this is a great formula. Let me show you the brush. The brush looks like this. It extends every single lash, curls them up nicely. I can't complain. The formula is wonderful. I'm sure full size, this is very expensive. So if you did not get this through your Ipsy bag, if you were not one of those people that received it, I implore you to pick up the sample. It is such a great mascara. And I don't say that about a lot of high-end mascaras. So IT Cosmetics is it for me this week on my favorites. 2 more items and we will be done. The next, of course, is the NYX Love Contours All. Now, let me speak about 2 things about this palette. There are things I love about it. There are things I do not like about it. So it will hit in my favorites and not so favorites. Does that make sense? Makes sense to me. All right. So this is a palette that consists of 9 eyeshadow colors, 2 highlight colors, 2 bronzer colors, and then you have, sorry about the mirror, you have the eyebrow filler colors. Let me talk about these shades. These 9 shades are absolutely gorgeous, and every shade I'm wearing is now on my eyelashes. Not my eyelashes, my eyelids. Brows, lids, whatever they are, they're on my eyes. I love every single color in this palette. Like, this is going to be my go-to palette for every day because it has exactly the colors I want. It has the shimmers I want. It has the mattes I want. And it blends so nicely. Do I dare say it compares to my lovely Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. On the eyes, at least. Now let's discuss their highlighter. This one right there. This is my not-so-favorite portion of the palette because I tried this out today. I don't know. Yeah, it swatches nicely. It really swatches nicely. But unfortunately, it doesn't stay looking like this. I'm wearing it, and I don't know. It seemed to just disappear on my skin. Like on the back of my hand right now, it looks really, really nice. It has that nice pearlescent look to it. Maybe I need to go deeper into with my brush, but when I just glided it on, it didn't stay. It didn't show. It kind of just look like powder, look like a nice pearly powder, but not a highlighter. But I will continue to work with it. The bronzers on this are absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I really love them, especially this one. This is the more natural of the 2. It is such a pretty bronzer. That is such a pretty contour color. The other color is a little bit darker. If you so incline, there it is. Oh, look at that. The only thing about this one, though, it's got a little bit of that glitter in there. And again, I would use it sparingly, but they're both beautiful, beautiful contour colors. The other highlight color I have not tried yet. That is the more bronzy color. I don't know if you can tell from this light. That's the more goldish color right there. I have not tried that on my skin. It looks like the Carly by Bell from comparison from here, but I don't know on my skin. I haven't tried it yet. But that's the only complaint I have is the one highlighter. But other than that, I do suggest you check out this palette. It is one of my favorite things I got at Generation Beauty and something you're probably going to be seeing a lot of. I'm probably going to be doing a Get Ready With Me as well. All right, and the last thing I'm going to talk about in my favorites this week is this palette from BH Cosmetics, the Nude Lip 28 color palette. Where has this been all of my life? Or I have just been ignoring it since I purchased it because I'm one of those people that loves to use the physical form of lipstick. Let's be real. Until I tried this. This has got every color imaginable you could possibly want in a lipstick palette. Every color, every single color. The formulas on this is basically what I want to talk about. I'm wearing it today. It is creamy. It is so easily spreadable on your lips. And I know you don't usually use that terminology when we say anything that goes on your lips. It's usually, you know, we can put it on, but it is so easily spreadable with a lipstick brush, with a lip brush. I love every freaking color in this palette. Like there's not a color here that I don't think I would try. I tried some over the spring, the lighter pink ones, and I really like them. But you know what I'm loving right now? These two right there, this one I'm wearing today. And I love it so much. And the darker one, I think I wore a couple of days ago in a video. You guys might have been asking about that one. Again, very inexpensive on BH Cosmetics website. I think I paid like $9 again, like I did for the foil eyeshadows, and the quality on this is amazing. And you get so many different colors. They're not just nudes. There's some really, really beautiful pigments here. So I implore you to try that. All right, that is it for my review mail, my haul, and my Friday weekly favorites. Yeah, you got it all in one video today. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I will catch you again in my next video. Bye!